I remember in the All-Star game, like I was running out from the bullpen, and I like was just like, holy cow, this is happening. And then all of a sudden, I get over, like I finally cross the infield, so like I get into the dirt, and Ellie De La Cruz comes running out, and it's like, hey, do your shit and dab me up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That's awesome.
Welcome to another episode of Thanalysis show with your one and only Thanasis Antetokounmpo and Tony C.
What up?
Today we have a special guest. He plays a different sport, but you guys know him. He's the next phenom, the next big thing. But before we go to that, please, we want to thank our sponsors. Remember, Thanalysis is sponsored by Gruber Law Offices. One call.
That's all.
I want to thank Casino Potawatomi and Casino Hotels. They are amazing. You know, whenever you come to Milwaukee, that's the place to stay. They have great service, great room service, great service and experience. And plus, you might win some money. Always a good thing. Always a plus. I want to thank Prisoner Wine Company. They're amazing. They're with us. You will see them during this season shows. And you'll see we have a lot of surprises for you guys. And last but not least, I'm loving it. McDonald's in the building. You know, thank you guys. Thank our sponsors, our teammates outside the podcast. You guys have been amazing. And I want to thank you guys, fans, for running the show, for always liking, share, subscribe. You know, with this, you guys run like really out of the moving force of the show. And back to the program, Tony. I don't have to so I do the intro?
You're doing the intro for this one because it just becomes such a part of the show when you break out the basketball announcer voice.
Perfect. So, wedding number 32 for the Milwaukee Brewers. You know him as the Miss Jacob Misiorowski.
Hey. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
First question I have. First question. What do you think about this?
The basketball?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot bigger than a baseball that I'm used to.
Yeah, compare the sizes. So your hands are probably equally as big.
This one. My next question was going to be: do you think you can throw this 1-on-4? Can you throw this basketball?
No, hell no, not even close. Yeah, it's crazy.
How many times when you were growing up did coaches, gym teachers, people try to get you? Because you were 6'7"?
Yeah.
How many times did they try to get you to play basketball?
I feel like it was once a week. That maybe more than that. Like, I mean, I remember walking down high school hallways with her and just. All of a sudden, coaches would be popping out of rooms like, "Are you sure you don't want to try out? Like, they're next week.
Bro,
come on, let's go."
He's so tall, bro. So okay. So my sources say you have no idea about basketball, right? Do you watch?
A little bit. Like, I've been to a few Suns games during spring training and stuff like that. Like, I've never been to a Bucks game, but
okay, we definitely got to bring it to Bucks game.
There's also for fans, there is Brewers spring training at like 1 o'clock. And then a Bucks-Suns game. I think it's March 21st this year. Out there in Phoenix. I've already looked at the schedule. Don't worry, I'll send the invoce to the proper people. I'll be there.
No. You don't.
No, not for you guys.
Yeah.
For me.
You'll be there. Okay, you'll be there. So now my question is this, right? And then you get to. So how did you pick baseball? How did you was like, okay, this is my thing. This is.
I mean, I remember like as a kid, like going and watching. Like, I grew up in Kansas City, so I watched like the Royals and Cardinals and like. The Cardinals in the early 2010s were like dominant, and they were the team to watch, like baseball wise. And I remember like watching Wainwright, Pujols, Yadier Molina, all those guys play, and I was like, that's it, love that. That's the sport I want to play. That's it. So it was cool.
You watched them beat the Brewers a few times in the playoffs.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. Yeah, now that we're
it's okay. It's a long time ago. It's all good.
So this is my question that I have now. Like for me, that I'm from a country that doesn't have baseball. Like we didn't grow up with baseball or football. How would you teach a guy like me to throw this 104 miles per hour?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is like being flexible and not staying rigid with it. Because I think every other sport you want to be like the strong guy. You want to bully your way into the the paint and do all that. Like baseball is the opposite. Like especially pitching, like it's like a loose. Like the lower body is doing the work, and then the upper body is just kind of like all along for the ride, and you're kind of whipping it all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
This was about a year ago, and you weren't even called up yet. But TA did throw out a first pitch.
Oh,
yeah.
How'd that go? Do we have a video of this?
Yeah, we did. No, I'll tell you right now. He hit the ground, and it went on target. It went on target, but it did
2
hit.
feet. It bounced. It didn't exactly make it to the batter's box.
Yeah, I did.
It was close though.
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing I was thinking about in my head, it was like, it's harder, like me playing a different sport, because all we know is fast twitch, fast reaction, be solid because you're getting hit all the time, be physical. So you are gonna, so like throwing, like even shooting a basketball, it doesn't require you to be flex. I mean, you require you to the wrist,
flip, yeah.
but not like your.
Like there's the fast twitch, but it's like there. There's like a little bit that like at the end, like there's no fast twitch going to it. It's all just built up, and then right at the end, that's when you hit the fast twitch.
That's what you hit.
It's so wild because like I grew up. I'm a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
Never played it a day in my life because I see the ball coming your way. Like one, how you guys throw it that fast is unbelievable. Then how people hit it is still just a mystery to me. Like I don't understand it when you're watching. Even if it's coming at 92, I'm not coming anywhere close to that.
Yes, So I did a interview with manager,
Manager,
right?
we learned that one.
Sorry,
Yep.
manager in baseball. An amazing person. It was one of my best interviews I've ever done, and then, but you wasn't there when I did the interview. You wasn't there, and then you showed up, kind of late in the season. And the thing I wanted to ask you is like, how was that feeling when you got called up, or how does that work in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, it's quick. It's not something that like they're giving you a heads up for. It's like the minute you get the call, you get called into the manager's office in AAA, and it's like you're going up. Like it's gonna be you're leaving tomorrow. You're getting on a flight. You're going to Milwaukee, and like it's quick. It's one of those things that's like boom, you're gone. Like it's fun, but it's scary.
It's scary.
What did that week
this
look
is
like?
This is the part I want to ask. Like, what's the scary part? Like, how did you what's the scary part?
I mean, it's scary just to be facing the guys that you're facing up here. Like, it's weird to look around the clubhouse and be like Christian Yelich, Sal, Churi, like, just like that. But it's I think the scariest part is just like going out there and having everyone in the city like behind you and just like wanting to perform for them and not really like, yeah, you have your teammates and like, that's one thing, and then on top of that, you got the city. So it's like, it's different.
Are you doing just fine, though?
Yeah.
You're doing just fine.
So speaking of the city being behind you, so the Brewers have been here, seemingly way more than my whole lifetime. I don't know if they've ever sold out a Wednesday day game the way this is a blue collar city. People work 9 to 5. You're pitching at, I want to say it was against the Dodgers.
Why don't be
It's
1
you,
p.m.
Kershaw, 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
And Fan Field is sold out. Like, you did that.
Yeah, this
that was to see you pitch. Like, do you ever look back at that and you're like, wild?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and the fact that Kershaw was thrown that day, probably I would think was the last time that Kershaw threw here. So I think that was another driving factor. But no, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about that. I'm even at that caliber of a level right now. I mean, it's weird.
Sorry, because you said something about the sold out and the fans, which is it's amazing, because like you see that in the NBA as well. Like now with the new games, and you're like, oh, I want to see the matchup, and Giannis is playing against KD, or somebody's playing, want to see the matchup. But my thing is, I want to focus more of in his feeling. What did he feel after working so hard, and now you get this opportunity, and now you show up? Like, what was your feeling when you was like, okay, I got this phone call, and you went to talk to a manager?
I mean, I think the craziest thing was like just how happy I felt, and like giving the phone call to my girlfriend and my family back home, and they're all just so excited.
Who'd you call first?
I called my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's it was exciting, but also like at the same time scary. Like there's always the nerves of like now you got to perform, do all that, but no, it's fun.
So you get the call up. So what's the next thing? You go to manager. You go, Mr. Pat. You go to him.
Yeah.
What did he say?
When I got here, it was straight to Pat's office, and like it was like, hey.
What was the first? Like, what was his first words to you? Like, what did he say to you?
He like when I walked in, he was like, hey, time to go. Let's go. You got the mound. I forget what day it was. Like I think it was a few days, but yeah, he was like, it's time to work. Let's do it. Let's go. It's it was quick, but yeah, he was kind of stern with it.
So I know fans call you the Miz. when we had Murphy on, he kind of went through his nicknames for
Yes.
everyone. He gave Thanasis T Nasty. We're still working on the rights to that
Good.
one.
That's not bad.
So when did you get? Does he call you Miz, or did you get a separate nickname that he didn't tell us yet?
Did any of them go out? I think there was a few that went out. I think he called
Oh,
me.
is this not public yet?
No, there might not. I don't know. He was calling me Forrest Gump there for a while.
What is it?
Forrest Gump. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen the whole movie. But I've
Good
seen
movie.
clips of
You
it.
need to watch that one.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Forrest Gump's a big one. He'll just yell it across the clubhouse and you just know it's me. And then he calls me Miz. Yeah. It's
Okay.
one of the two.
Okay, so you do that, and then after 5 games, you hit the All-Star, bro. That is insane. Like in any sport, I don't care. Like this is equivalent. Like think about this in the NBA. This is equivalent of a guy coming from the G League. Is that valid to say? The G League probably. And then after 5 games, he becomes like
The perspective I put in, LeBron James was not an
An
All-Star
All-Star.
his rookie year.
Really?
Like,
Okay, that's
yeah,
pretty
cool.
But you know what
He's
I-
been an
what we're
All-Star
trying to
every
say?
year since. All 40 years he's played, and
there
not his
is-
rookie year.
there is something, there is something with destiny. There's something magical in this moment. It's not just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might not realize it, but there's a certain veil or aura around this moment, right? For everybody, not only for you, for the city, for the people who showed up at 1 p.m. and sold out to watch you pitch, from you playing exceptionally good and those like right away and not feeling, to coach telling you like, hey, it's time to work, do you ever feel like looking back, did you ever imagine it was going to be like this was going to be your...
Not even close. I thought I was going to be in the minors for a few more years and, make it up and go up and down for a while. But no. Just the fact of being 5 games and they're throwing me in there. I mean, it's wild.
Did you get a chance to soak it in? So there's clips online of NBA players when they get to their first All-Star break. And I promise we have non-baseball questions for you, but they get to their first All-Star.
Yeah, we
game.
do. I'm talking about the feeling. The reason I say that is because it's a lot of athletes who actually watch this podcast, and there's a lot of athletes who are actually fighting to get to the NBA, to the major leagues, to that level, and they have a similar story. The story is like they are bringing they work really hard to stay out of trouble, and they just they want to know more and more how this feels.
Yeah.
Even if they do it or they don't do it, they want to know how it feels. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had my moments of soaking it in. I mean, I remember in the All-Star game, I was running out from the bullpen, and I was just like, holy cow, this is happening. And then all of a sudden I get over, I finally cross the infield, so I get into the dirt, and Ellie De La Cruz comes running out and was like, hey, do shit and dab me up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That's awesome.
I mean, I played against Yelly one other time before that, and I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. I mean, Yelly's one of the best infielders and one of the best players in the game right now. It's it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's just.
So one of the things we learned from some sources that you like to do on an off day in Milwaukee is stop by a local trading card store.
Oh yeah, let's go off baseball.
Yeah,
Let's go
so
off
they heard we were having you on, and
Oh.
they wanted to send some things for you. So Tia, if you want to
yeah,
pass
there you
this
go.
over.
Yeah.
By the way, for people who are not watching, this is actually a Pokemon card box, and he's gonna have the honor to do the unboxing here.
Yep,
Yeah,
sweet.
and tell us what you find.
Rip it while you're on the show. Keep whatever's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
TA, those are from our friends over at Brewtown Trading Co.
Shout out to Brewtown Training Co. I'm expecting some boxes from my NBA brothers. So my NBA
Well,
stuff.
they'll take care of it. But one of the things we learned is, so I'm asking them, I'm like, I know that there are 150 Pokemon from my childhood,
There's
right?
a lot more now.
There's
There
thousands.
is a lot more.
There were names I had never remotely heard of, and they said that you're into the new age ones,
Yes.
but you're not the only person in your relationship who's Pokemon fan. I heard your girlfriend is into them as well.
Yes,
so they
she
said
is.
make sure to stop in, and they'll hook all you guys up.
Anything you need, just stop it.
Okay.
So feel
Just
free
say,
to.
Sweet.
just say Tony's name and.
My name's the way here. You got Thanasis, you have yourself.
I've been there plenty of times. They know me by
Yes.
now.
But yeah, we had Miles Turner build a Lego set during the show, so feel free to open those up. And
Really?
They also sent some baseball cards as well.
See, that's a good box.
I think so. You already know. I don't even have to explain
This is a good one.
Open it up. Let's see.
Okay, so this one's actually fun. This one's one pack.
Oh,
so we get like.
So it's rare then.
Yeah, so this is like a pricey box. This one's not cheap.
That's why they were super discreet. They handed it to me, and then the guy at the counter like started scratching off the price tag. He's like, "Don't worry about it." And I was like,
"No, that's like I think it's in the, like at least how much L you think? $400 somewhere.
Hey, and we only do the best of the best here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you give me the big box of Pokemon. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, let's see what we get. I think we get like what? How many cards? 1 base, 1 relic, and 2 autographs. So we'll see. I mean, that's a good Alex Rodriguez on the back. That's not bad.
Okay.
Oh, Christian Yelich.
There we go.
Off the rip.
Off the rip. Pulling my teammate. There we go. That's cool. Let's see what that's numbered out of. No number.
Oh, so he's got the skill down. He has to look for the number.
But you know how I know he's good.
Times,
you know how I know he's good with cards because he's grabbing them and he's like, oh, because we're gonna need to grade him after something like this. He's like, do you use gloves in general? Or you just
no, just rip them. Okay, we got Yelich.
Right, Christian Yelich. That's a fun one.
All right.
What's next?
Rookie relic.
Oh,
Sassy.
not bad.
That's not bad. He's a pretty good player. Nice one. Oh. Blue Jays, there we go.
Blue Jays, who?
Wagner.
Okay.
Wagner out of 299. There's the auto. And then we got the last card. Ooh, red out of 10. Here we go. We got something.
You're good at this.
Here we go.
Hit the drums real quick.
Ooh, Alex Rodriguez. That's sweet.
Oh.
That's a huge
A-Rod.
card. A-Rod.
Out of 10?
Yeah. There you go.
Shout out Brewtown.
Guys, I am telling you, this podcast is special, bro. And people don't not listen to this. I am telling you, there's no other podcast you're gonna top that. So now that I do have a last baseball question.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
What is your song when you like get out to pitch? What's your like?
So my walkout song right now, or this year, was "The Distance" by Cake.
Okay.
So yeah.
Which one is this? Is my cake? Is it Hold on, let me
Last time you made me sing on this show, we edited it out of the podcast.
I'm not singing it. I'm definitely
No, you don't have to.
They had me. We were in here. I think our crew was in here. They had me singing Nicki Minaj at one point.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, no, it was not a good
Pulling
look.
up karaoke.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think we edited that one out. It might be on the internet somewhere. Not my favorite thing to happen. Going back to the card thing, so that's where you went in there and you just bought a random pack and you pulled yours?
Yeah, so we went in there to buy Pokemon cards, because that's what we do on an off day,
I was going to ask about your hobbies too. That's what you're doing all days?
Huge. I love Pokemon. But yeah, they had a box of my first ever card, my draft class from 22. They had a box up top, and I was like, I gotta try and pull myself. And they had single packs and stuff. And by this time, they've realized who I am, and they just started giving me packs. It was like the third pack in, and all of a sudden it was just boom, there it is. And I mean, on Instagram and stuff, they have the security camera footage, and I'm running out the door. I can't believe it. And I'm like, holy cow!
We gotta find this footage.
It's up there. They told us. Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up, show you. They said it took them a while to realize who you were. So
actually?
So that's why it is only security footage. It's not like they were pulling out their phones.
No, this was all real. Yeah, this is
So this is my question. You used to collect cards way before as a young kid. Yeah, that's why too, because you gotta feel like it's a different feeling when you're a card collector. You see your idols and cards and you collect them, and then you end up going to the majors.
You took a picture with them and everything. Here, Tia, swipe that. They made a graphic for it. And everything.
They did. Yeah, they made a whole thing. Yeah, shout out the guys at Brewtown. They're awesome.
I think we had Sal on right after that happened, and he was talking about how he's watched you guys pull Pokemon cards in the clubhouse.
Yeah, Reese he brought out I think it was a few weeks after that, just brought out a random base set packs, and we're just like, Reese, what are we doing? He's like, we're going to open them. And then that's when that video also of me opening the Charizard.
Oh, yeah. That
was Reese's pack. And Reese was like, yeah, we're opening it. So me, Woo, and Reese all opened a pack. And now it's online.
You know what I'm doing? It doesn't matter if it's a baseball pack, NBA pack. I'm having him too. I'm going to have you just open all of them.
I mean, yeah. Out of 10, A-Rod, that's
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to visit. Yeah, between that and the Yelich and the one box they gave us.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Sweet.
That's awesome.
So, if you didn't play baseball, what sports would you play?
I don't think I'd be playing a sport. I think I'd be going like I went to school for like I got a biology, like almost a biology degree. Like I'm getting close.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd be doing something outdoor related. So Wisconsin fits perfect for what I love to do. Yes. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
You said you're getting close. Are you still working on your degree?
I haven't gone back yet, but yeah, I was getting close.
It's an All-Star. That's awesome. MLB, bro. Imagine if it. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like it's insane. Like, you know, like I think this generation now is so different. Like, and I see it all the time that be able to be able to do both. It's special, bro. To be able to trying to do both at least. So
yeah, it's crazy.
What has been, now that you're fully acclimated, I know you're in town in Milwaukee, you're doing some philanthropic stuff we'll talk about in a minute, but what's some of the stuff now that you're in the city basically full-time during the season that you've embraced, that you've really enjoyed, that you really like about the city?
Yeah, I mean, we live down here in the 3rd Ward area, and it was just awesome going out and just walking around down there, like going to different breakfast spots, going to lunch and all that stuff, and just being in the city. I mean, like, just going to get like a fish fry out of the public market was amazing. I mean, it's so much fun just to be here in the city and experience it.
Love that. And then I did mention, you know, some philanthropic stuff that you're very, very passionate about, heavily involved in.
Yeah, I do want to know or hear more about this.
Yeah, so I'm working with the Wisconsin Parkinson Association, which helps people with Parkinson's and finding resources and other things like that to help with that disease. And, you know, it hits really close to home for me. My dad has Parkinson's and has been diagnosed for a while now. So it's you know, it's an awesome cause to help out and support him.
You heard this first ever. I mean, we are going to help out a few people who are watching and listening. You know, if you want to reach out, like, he's amazing. And obviously, I always say this in the end of the podcast, but please, when you see this podcast, go follow him on, I don't know, Twitter or X, whatever it's called, Instagram. I don't know, whatever socials you have. Follow his journey. He's amazing. And, like, you really got to support him. Now, okay, let's say this. Okay, I don't know if this is baseball related, but this is a do's and not do's. Okay, so don't say to do what can you do and what cannot you can't do. So let's say I was a guest in the clubhouse, right? Okay. What are the stuff I can do or the stuff you shouldn't do this if you're a guest in the clubhouse?
Oh, I don't know. You kind of got free range. Like you kind of especially
what's the coolest thing to do? Let's say example. Like if I was a guest at the clubhouse.
I mean, I think the coolest.
I'm your guest tomorrow. Like what would you be like? TA?
Yeah, I mean, I think the coolest thing to do is just be in the clubhouse with the guys. I think that's the coolest thing right there. I don't think there's, you know, it's the weight room's the weight room. It's, you know, it's the same as if I was in a basketball arena. So it's I think the biggest thing is just being in a clubhouse, you know, sitting on the couch, talking with the guys, like, you know, playing some cards or doing something with that and, you know, just experiencing it. I think, you know, and then walking out.
You see how simple this is, man. NBA? No. NBA is
what's the big thing to do in the clubhouse in the NBA? I mean, it's not a clubhouse.
Locker room. So
close enough.
So like our dudes, obviously you can come in, you hang out with the guys. That's normal, right? Kind of stuff like that. But like you can't open the lockers, because some guys are weird. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think that's just a given. I think that's a given of like don't.
I am telling you, you'd be surprised what people get into once they're so excited about like.
Really?
Yes, you think people don't want to open your locker?
Fans on a tour just go and open a locker to take a picture. Usually on the Bucks, they'll go to because it has it on top. They'll find 34 and be like, "Oh, I'm here on a tour. Let me open this and take a picture with
know what I mean?
His sweaty gym socks."
It's wild. I am telling you, you'd be surprised. You think people? We can literally survey this right now on the pod and say, "Hey, would you guys who would open Jacob's locker if he was in the clubhouse?" They were like, "I would," because they would. But okay, obviously that's one. The other one is what is cool. Actually, I think is kind of see how we recover. That's the cool part. Like I would love to see that. You know, do you guys have a recovery? Like, how do you guys?
I mean, hot tubs. We got saunas, all that stuff, and you know, you can shout out to our trainers. Like, all those guys are awesome. You know, you go in there. We have a giant room. You know, tables lined up, and no, it's awesome. I mean, those guys are there 24/7. It feels like, and just all the support we could ever need.
Does your routine change? So TA.
This I was about to ask about minor leagues and
Start there because I want to go into a little more.
I want to ask, like,
detail
did you feel the same in the minor leagues, or you feel like this is more and it's
way more. I mean, our minor leagues were really nice, like especially the one in Appleton, Wisconsin up here is like kind of new. It's like I think it's like 2-3 years old when they renovated that.
Okay,
right?
that's dope. That's nice.
Oh, that stadium's
phenomenal.
Cool.
Really? Yeah? That's nice. We gotta go over there.
They have a machine that shoots brats into the stands.
They are
wrapped. Yes, they are wrapped, and they shoot them off into the stand. So full brats.
So you know the warning track that goes around the whole thing.
I'm not gonna say what I was thinking about saying, but like, okay.
So you know
so basically shooting glizzies to the crowd, basically.
100%. Yeah.
Nice.
The crowds love it. They go on a golf court and they just launch them in the crowd. Yeah, they love it.
You think people like free T-shirts? You're Wisconsin, man. Shoot a brat into the crowd.
Screw T-shirts. We're going brats.
So wait, what was you saying? We were saying about
I got distracted. That's my.
No. Oh, we were talking about the facilities. Yes. And you said the difference kind of the same, and you said that Appleton was actually kind of new.
Yeah,
it's like 2-3 years.
Yeah. So I mean, it's obviously Major League is so much better, like so much bigger. There's so much more stuff. But yeah, I mean, Brewers are really good with spreading it throughout the org and going throughout. The lower you get, like the worse stuff you get, but at the same time, like it's still nice stuff. Like you're still comparing to like a D1 college. I mean, maybe not a D1, but like a D2 college. You're comparing to that.
Yeah.
So it's nice, but it's like definitely a downgrade from the levels you go up. And so you see it as you get closer and closer. You're like, oh, this is what we're going for. Like the luxuries start getting nicer. The couches start getting more real leather. And, you start getting in there and like AAA, like you get in that ballpark and it has a giant guitar scoreboard in the outfield and you're like, holy cow, we made it. Like this is it. This is the big leagues. And all of a sudden you turn the next corner, you get the phone call, you come up here and you're like, whoa, we have 2 scoreboards now? Like what are we doing? And no, it's a lot of fun.
So we came and watched one of the games. And usually when we come to the game, we sit in the box. Or
you were at the big one. It was Game 5.
Game 5.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So what we usually do, we sit at the what's it called, not the pitch. Where we sit across
right behind home plate.
Home plate, yes. Okay. And it's very nice. Very nice. Like I didn't, I have no clue. Like I went there like a couple of times. I've never watched baseball. I enjoyed it. And I stayed the whole game. And I was like, I couldn't get enough of it. And then we came kind of with the team and watched Game 5 across, which had the event space that had golfing. They had really you could be playing golf and watching the game. And obviously I loved it. It's just the only part I didn't like it was I couldn't hear the noise of the crowd and it was very quiet.
Yeah.
While watching the game, so it felt like a theater kind of.
You're in the golf. You got to be quiet. That's the whole point. It's in the golf.
No, I was like, no, guys, we got to go out there. We got to sit, feel the atmosphere, and it was insane, man. And I can't wait to for the breakthrough. Like it was insane. I've never seen nothing like it. Obviously, I get that we get to play the we got to play this team, But like this obviously, you just. Now you're in the major leagues, but like, what would you say, right, for a person who's working from the ground zero? Mm-hmm. Does he have to put more money into having trainers? Does he have to put more money into his body? Like, what makes the difference? Is it pure skill and the timing?
Yeah, I don't think money really means all that much in baseball, at least. I think it's more like the person. I think it's like. You have to be willing to sacrifice not going to do stuff in the off season and you got to go work out, you got to do this. And like, there's stuff that like coming through, especially in college and stuff, like you had to be like, you're doing this, like, this is what's going to happen and I'm going to make it. And you kind of devote yourself to it. So it's one of those things that like you lose a lot of stuff, like especially growing up, but yeah.
How do you, so like even for us, which is hard with the NBA travel, like how do you stay connected to your family traveling so much?
I think the biggest thing was, my dad, having Parkinson's and like he retired early and stuff. And so he would drive me around and go to baseball practices and lessons and all that stuff like growing up. And so it was, that's time that I spent with him in the car and truck and we just talked and we're together. So I think that was the biggest one. And then, traveling that's
everywhere. That's dope. Do you ever have like a, how we do it, like you have a dream and you had not dream, but like when you grow up, you're growing up and you're like, okay, I'm playing baseball now. I want to be in the highest level. Did you ever have like a dream matchup? Did you ever have like saying like, oh, I would love to pitch against this guy or
Yeah.
who?
I mean, it was Adam Wainwright, and then he retired, and then it came Kershaw, and it was like, and then it actually happened, and it was like, holy
like
cow.
his third start.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So it was. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, going through the minors, getting to know like the guys, it was like Paul Skeen would be really cool to face, and got to face him. Mm-hmm. That was another cool one. But yeah, no, the big one was Kershaw. Like, I'm glad it happened.
Was there ever a batter too that you were like you? So you grew up in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So was it a Royal or was it Pujols where you're like, man, I would love to pitch like prime? You're not in your prime yet, but 104 you against prime Pujols. Like, do you ever think how that would look?
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I would throw. It would be fun, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be Salvi. Salvi would be another one. I mean, I remember going to the wild card game and watching him slap a ball down third base line, and so it's fun.
I love hearing stories like this because like making it happen, you just like and manifesting it and just like really making it happen. And nothing is impossible. You just have to really put in the work. Obviously, luck plays a role in every sport or anything you want to say. But like if you really are in the same trajectory, in the same wave, let's say example, you can make stuff happen.
So you mentioned Paul Skeens, and so you were the 2022 draft class, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys both pretty much missed NIL. Like, do you ever think back?
I think he got a little bit of it.
Was he part of that?
Yeah.
Okay, but you ever think back, like if you were playing, like throwing what you throw, doing what you do now?
I mean, I was going to LSU. I mean, that was after junior college. I was going to go to LSU, so I was going to get something. LSU is like there's money down there, so it's weird to think about because that was like 23 was the start of it.
I think so. Yeah,
like it was either 23, 24, like somewhere in there. But yeah.
How long?
Crazy. I don't even know.
We've talked about NIL with a couple of guys on this show, especially like in basketball, and these are some guys who are like 10 years removed, and the guys who are like one and dones, they're like,
I
would have. Rich.
You have the different response. Some of the older guys are kind of like, no, we're losing love for the like how you wanted to be. Like I wanted to play for the Indiana Hoosiers. I wanted to play for Kentucky or whatever school you wanted to play for, but then other guys are like. Because they understand it now, mostly being professionals, like, I wish I could be a pro, like basically getting money. But now that I said that, the question I wanted to ask, and I asked, why'd you change your number?
So 32 was, I wore 32 my whole career.
Okay.
Like, in college, I was 32, like all that. So it was like just the number I've been. And then, I get up here, 33 is what I get. And then Savali gets traded the next day or 2 days later or something like that, and made a phone call and made sure it was okay. But
that's good. Yeah. That's good. Okay. I wanted to ask because I was like, wow, that was interesting because like every number for people has a meaning, right? Yeah. And it's not only sometimes it's numbers, sometimes it's like a date, sometimes it's different. For you, it was just like
it's just what I've been comfortable with, and I mean, just looking down, kind of like cooled me off and like calmed me down a little bit, seeing like okay. This isn't anything different. Same game, same numbers, same. Just keep doing it.
That's good.
Speaking of calm,
I don't have anything. I'll just write everything down.
It doesn't matter what team you're playing. Baseball people can be upset when you show a little emotion on the field. Just never change. I don't even have a question there. Just don't change. Just be. That's like telling TA not to hype up the crowd or the team before a game.
It's almost impossible.
That's it. Like I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, like I just struck out so and so. Like I'm like, especially when I was facing the Dodgers, like I just struck out the Dodgers, or I got out of an inning against the Dodgers. Like come try to do it, you're not gonna succeed. Like
baseball needs more of that. Like that's where like people get excited and have fun.
They're
with
lucky
it.
I'm not.
So we're watching.
They're lucky I'm not in that clubhouse. I would be like, get him out of here. I would be yelling.
You would be exiled
screaming
from
at the top
baseball.
of my lungs. But this is the thing, like, and I believe in every sport, like, it's how people made you feel, and this is the moments people remember. I remember, like, people still talk about me from the game with Brooklyn, get a block, and they went so crazy. Oh, I can never forget this moment, blah blah. But this is the moments, like now saying this, like somebody paying the people who watch. I mean, the art of the sport it's always amazing to see, right? You want people to dunk, you want people to shoot, you want people to pitch faster, go crazy. But at the same time, it's those moments that create the canvas. You know, the art of every highlight you see, or the art of every like emotion. Like, how many celebrations do we remember? I remember Kobe doing this, and I don't remember which basket it was. I can't remember, but I remember this.
That. Yep.
You know, I remember Giannis, like last game. If I didn't stop Giannis was gonna go to the, like, you know what I mean?
Did you see this clip?
No, I have not.
We should pull it up because Giannis hit a game winner against the Pacers like a week ago, and starts celebrating.
Yeah.
And the first person to, we'll say in air quotes, calm him down.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't about calming him down. It was mostly I knew what he would ask from me to do at the moment. So right now, at the moment, was that, you know, the way his season went last year, the way, you know, like he's very the way they tried to get him out of character last year, and it was only rightful to end this way. I ended, but at the same time, I knew he would always asking from me to tell him it's business. Keep it moving. It's always business. Come on. Keep moving. I did let him do his thing a little bit. I did do that, but then I was like, okay.
So you haven't been to a Bucks game in Milwaukee?
And he did that for Miles too.
Yeah, for sure. And have you been to a Packers game?
I have not.
Are you an NFL guy?
I am. I'm from Kansas City, so I was always a Chiefs fan.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Which kind of fans nowadays don't like that, but
because
Mahomes and stuff. But again, I've grown up there, so it's
you get to watch Mahomes play football on Sunday.
Trust me.
Exactly. It's awesome.
Yeah.
How are they doing this year?
They're still they're up and down, but they're still probably going to be in a championship game of some sorts.
Yeah.
We'll
find a way.
Somehow. We'll find a way.
Let's find a way.
Definitely.
Let's find a way. So, and this obviously, this is the part I don't like when it comes towards the end of any show or anything like that. But which one is your most proudest moment in this whole thing so far? And mind you, you're so young, so you still have so much ahead of you. But like, so which one has been your proudest moment?
I mean, I think right now the proudest moment would be like performing in the postseason, especially against the Cubs. Like going out, getting 2 wins.
2.
And, yeah, 2. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild that's even. I can't even say that. But no, I think that's the one. Like right there is like I performed. Like I did my job. Like I helped the team get a win in the biggest moment of the year. So yeah.
Wow, that's basically shows that in the character, you know, of like Jacob and stuff like this, because most of the guys go into individual accolades and stuff like that, but he said, like just saying these answers reminds me of my brother. Like, hey, help the team win.
Yep.
That's all that matters. And now actually you talk about the postseason too, because that's winning time. That's winning time, and that's where you make your stripes in any league, actually, any sport. So,
speaking of just teams and everything, when we've had Yelich on, we've had Sal on, we've talked about their involvement in the World Baseball Classic. Yelich for Team USA, Sal with Italy. Mm-hmm. I don't know if those conversations take place or when they take place, but is that something you'd be interested in?
Oh, definitely. I think it'd be so cool. Yes. I mean, Misiorowski's a Polish heritage, so that'd be cool to play for Team Poland. But
I'll come watch you guys play in a heartbeat because I'm from Greece. So
those World Baseball Classic games, especially, I think the final was in Miami.
Yeah,
just looked like a World Cup final. I
remember videos of Dominican Republic versus Venezuela were crazy. Like the fans brought horns and rattles and all this stuff. Like it's nowhere close to what a big league baseball game looks like. It's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, it was like flags outside of everyone on their back outside of the stadium. It looked like an event everyone needs to be at. It looks like so much fun.
We gotta go. We're definitely.
I think it's next summer. Is it summer of 26 or?
Mike, is it this year?
Yeah,
I think it's.
Oh, it is this year.
Yeah.
Which cities? Do we know any cities? Or
I think it's back in Miami and I think Phoenix. Phoenix, Houston, and Miami.
Thanalysis road trip.
By the way, just shout out to Good Karma Brands. Make it happen. ESPN Milwaukee. Make it happen.
We're putting everyone on our tab.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. And we'll
what are they
be
going to
there.
say? No.
Exactly. Yeah. One of the things we have done on the show before, if you're into it, is we've had some guys sign jerseys, sign baseballs, and we give them away to some fans.
Yes, please.
Podcast used baseball. Not the same as the game used, but
Podcast used. The same, trust me. Oh, and then we always live every guest. We ask them in the end this question: like, do you have a motto that you live by? Do you have something that? And I don't want to catch you off spot or anything on the spot, but like something that you like. This quote really stuck with me and.
Throw hard.
Yeah. Throw hard
and fast.
I mean, just like a funny one that my cousins and parents and family has been saying. It's like, don't suck. But
Yeah.
I mean, it goes a long way.
Yeah,
I mean,
does
it's
a-
a simple, really, it's a funny saying, but like at the same time, like, do your job, don't suck, like, make everyone proud. Like, just do that.
It could be a new show motto for us.
Don't suck, yeah.
But I think about it, it's equivalent to saying, basically, going to a game, just don't look bad. Do whatever you want to do. Don't look bad. Be a positive for the team. And
Exactly.
And if you always do that, you're actually on a upper like trajectory, because most of the people, you don't want to be this guy and then you're like, then you suck, and then you're great, and then you suck again. You want to like kind of build through it. I like it. I like it. Remember, don't suck. Don't suck. Just don't suck. You got it. Thank you so much. There you go. You're the best. Thank you so much, Tony.
Of course.
Coming to another end of the show, which I don't like basically, but I can't keep him here for 2-3 hours. Please follow him, follow the socials, like really support him. Man, he's the next big thing for Milwaukee, for Wisconsin, and please go out there, support the team. They did an amazing effort. I can't wait for next season. Literally, I'm just telling you guys right now, can't wait.